guys, welcome back to another video. I'm trying to get the glare out of my glasses, but I can't. But make sure you leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what other videos you guys would like to see. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so here I have everything that you guys are going to need. You're going to need ragu sauce, some canola oil, jumbo shells, ricotta, mozzarella, and then your preference of choice. We like to use turkey, but you could use any kind of ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken. And then these are my seasonings that I like to use. I use adobo, garlic powder, onion powder, some salt, and sazon. And I use some little onion, dried onion bits. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna need some water in a pot to boil the pasta. Next, you're just gonna add some canola oil just so that the pasta won't stick together. And I don't really do an exact measurement, I just eye level it. And then I like to pour a little bit of salt so that the pasta could have some flavor. Then you're just gonna stir the oil and salt together so it can get all into the water. And then I'll put the stove on like number 8. Okay, so now that the water has started boiling, you can go ahead and throw your stuffed shells in. I'm just going to let that sit and boil while we go ahead and start on the ground beef. Okay, so what I like to do is put my meat into a bowl. And then I just like to put all my seasonings in so I know every single piece of the meat was seasoned. So we're going to start with some adobo. And you know, I don't have an exact measurement. I'm Spanish, so we use a lot of this. And then I use the garlic powder, some onion powder, and then a sazon packet. And then you're gonna come and just start mixing everything together. You could do this with your hand as long as your hands are washed. So I'm just gonna mix this all together and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so this is what it should look like after you mash all the seasonings together, and then you could get ready to put it on the pan. Before I put the ground turkey on the pan, I do like to use some extra virgin olive oil, just a tiny amount, just to get everything cooked. And then I'll put the stove on 8. Okay, so this is what it's looking like right now. It's not fully cooked, obviously, so once I finish everything, then I'll come back. Okay, so when the meat is basically cooked, I just like to throw in the chopped onion, dry chopped onions, so it could just melt into the meat. That was a mess, but it's okay. So the onions could just melt into the meat because a girl loves her onions. Okay, so now that our shells are done, our ground turkey's done, we could start stuffing. So what I like to do is put the ricotta into a bowl just to smash it up and make sure that it's pretty soft enough for me to stuff it in the shell. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. do is get your ragu sauce and pour just a little amount onto the bottom. This is going to prevent the shells from sticking to the bottom of the pan. And then go ahead and get a spoon and make sure you even it out everywhere. So just go ahead and get a spoon and just even it out everywhere. Okay, so you're going to start stuffing your shells now. You're going to open up a shell like this and just pour a little bit of ground beef, ground meat, ground turkey, and then you're going to get a spoonful of ricotta and you're just going to pour that on top. And then you're just going to close it, and then you just move it to the pan. I'm going to show you another one. So these are the two that I made for you guys, and I'm just going to continue stuffing the shells, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Okay guys, so I ran out of room on this pan, and I still have a lot of shells and some meat left over, so I'm gonna have to get another pan. But during this time, I'm going to come and preheat my oven to 350, and this is just gonna make sure that everything gets melted together. Once we put the cheese and everything on top, it will all get melted. Okay, so now that we have both our pans full of our stuffed shells, you're going to get your ragu sauce and just pour it on top like that. It looks messy, but when it's all baked, it's good. So you're just going to pour all over, and this should look like that. Then you're gonna get your mozzarella cheese and just sprinkle it all on top. And this is what it should look like when it's complete. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put them in. I'll let you know how it turns out. Okay guys, so while the stuffed shells are baking, I'm just going to be sitting here doing homework. I'll show you guys what it looks like when they're all done. Okay, so this is what they should look like when they're done. And I just made some garlic bread.